speak a bit to see if you are on the right level of
Hello, I'm speaking a bit to see if I'm on the right level.
You look like you are on the right one. And I have to be here.
What if I'm on the left level?
Then you have to sit here.
That was a good joke. That's the first funny thing I've ever heard you say.
Yeah. And you know me for months, imagine that.
That was a quality joke. I'm in the seat. This is my podcast. I'm taking over. So, welcome back to my podcast. On today's session, we have Chris. So, how you doing, Chris? We can just blur it.
Maybe.
Well, we don't have a problem.
What if I
I'm not
pull
that
it?
good.
What if I pull it this way?
That way, have it that way, yeah.
No, but I can't drink it then. How am I meant to do?
So you can...
And then, every time I drink, I just... Yeah, so what so what question did you ask, Chris? And I'll just again.
That's very interesting. Discreetly.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Put it close to your mouth.
No.
That's what he said.
Is that your intro?
Yes.
That's gonna be your intro. The audio version just pull it close to your mouth.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Parody of Reality.
Why are you looking at them like that?
Because they are sexy and fabulous.
I believe it.
Yeah, you know, that's how our viewers are. They listen from all over the world. So.
Okay. Whereabouts from?
What about the listeners?
Yeah. Where are they from?
Coventry,
Oh, yeah.
Buckingham.
Oh.
Recently expanded there.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the Buckingham Palace because it's different. There is a Buckingham Town.
Okay.
Great town.
Yeah.
I had rumors.
Yes. What's better, the town or the palace?
The palace.
Yeah. Where else are the viewers from?
I will send my regards to Texas, Illinois, California,
Damn.
Thessaloniki.
So you're worldwide.
Kinda, yeah.
Did I hear
or people who watch porn, they forgot to close their VPNs and they are listening to my podcast and they are...
But this is a very quality podcast.
It is.
Yes.
And I have with me Carl Hennessy. Who recently, he is from Buckingham. That's how I know where this place is. How are you feeling? And welcome to our
not
lovely
too bad,
podcast.
mate. How you doing?
Do you enjoy my seat?
Yeah. Why are you drinking like that, by the way?
Because I'm covering the branding. I think you do it better, though.
Yeah. You want to see how I do it?
Mm-hmm. How are you, Carl?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. How you doing?
Hungry?
No, I just ate, actually. Had a really nice kebab.
Did you like it?
Yeah, and you paid for it too, so it's free. Thank you for that, by the way.
You are very welcome, my friend. Our people who comes here, they are always full, or they go home full.
Yeah, full of shit.
You know? Well, we say the shit here, so kinda, yeah. How have you been?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah? Explain to the people that they don't know, like, in a sentence, how can I describe you?
I'd say quality.
You are a quality guy.
Quality guy.
What is those, like, let's say 3 qualities that you have who is unbearable, who, let's say, people admire, women get wet,
probably...
parents say, this is the guy I want.
Well, I always tell the truth. So I think that's a good quality that I have.
I thought you will say, I always say the truth, so that's why my reasons. I didn't thought you will say this as a reason.
No, that is a reason.
So being honest all the time.
Yeah, but I think that's the only thing.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean-
Unless you can think of something.
Maybe.
What about you, Chris? What about your three?
My three,
Would you say quality is one?
I would say quality. I would say great sense of humor when I'm sleeping.
I was gonna say I haven't heard any.
And I don't say no to food. So I'm a great company. If someone wants to eat something, I will be like on the top 3.
You could be like a food endorser.
A what?
A food endorser. Somebody who gets paid to test food.
I do that.
You do
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
that?
No. Actually, you know, there is this question that they do, like, if you had a silly superpower, what would that be?
What would yours be? To be
Yeah.
able to eat as much food as possible without being full.
It's not mine. I heard one guy once said, and I was like, wow, this guy could be my hero.
Okay.
So this guy said, I would like to have a superpower that every time I go like in an area where flats are or apartments,
Yeah.
every time I go there, I'm close, like let's say to 10 meters away. A door will open and someone will invite me inside for food, and that would be my superpower.
For
And
food, eh?
Yes, and I was
Yeah.
like, this guy, it's hero material.
So what
We
if you're
need
full?
more
Wouldn't
than
that just be
that.
annoying? Like you'll get to every block of flats, and by the second house you're full up already.
Nah.
Would you
that
not feel
can't happen?
because you're Greek? If somebody invites you into that house, isn't that like you're obligated to go in?
Yeah, because it will be my superpower. I have to eat their food.
Yeah, but you'll be dead.
No,
You'd eat too much, and you would.
but it will be my superpower.
But
know?
your superpower doesn't stop you from dying.
It will stop me, because if I will be capable of eating as much as I am.
So
close
are you
I am close to that level
So are
already.
you ever full up then?
When I am full, I just take a nap for 10 minutes, and then I wake up and it's like I never ate.
That's a pretty good superpower.
Yeah.
I quite like that. Yeah.
When this guy said to me, I was like, when I heard it for the first time,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, because some people say I want to fly. Boring.
Mine would be time travel.
Time travel.
Yeah.
Super boring. Where should you go if you time
Everywhere.
travel?
You could see anything that's ever happened in history,
So what's the point?
and you can come back. You can go back and forth.
Back and forth. Aren't
Yeah,
you
you
gonna
can go to the future. You can see what's going to happen to you in the future
Why would I want to know that?
because you can change it.
But it's already in the future. It will already happen.
And surely you can change it somehow.
Me trying to fix it, maybe I create more problems. I will be like,
Yeah, but then you can go to the future again and see what problems you cause. Keep going back and forth. See what happens. See what the best life is.
it looks
Let's say if you have a really important decision, right?
yeah.
Very, very important decision. You don't know what to do, whether to do this thing or the other thing. You could do both. Go forward in time, see how it benefits you, and then come back again.
Yes, and then change my decision and do that.
Yeah, whichever way.
You see, this is sounds great
Mhm,
because you will build the perfect way of who you are.
Yes.
Yeah, but in reality, it's too much work. I said the superpower that I'm relaxed and I eat food, and you said like homework. Go in the future. Did I did it correct? No. Go back again. Reset.
I wouldn't
Do
call it
another
homework. I'll be like improving. You could go back in time and have all the time you want.
What about going back in the future and do a mistake on purpose that you didn't do in the past?
That's just statistic, isn't it?
Why is that?
Just why would you do that?
Like, how many times did you do, or was there a time that you did the right thing? Yeah, or you felt like I have to do the right thing. I need to, that's the correct thing to do, you know? And then you did it, and then you were like being in massive trouble, and you were like, fuck this. Why didn't I bother? I spent so much time doing the good
I
thing.
haven't, but somebody who I work with does that all the time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like, sounds like a great guy.
Wait, who's asking the questions here, me or you? 'Cause
Me.
I'm the one who seems to be asking the questions here.
So technically,
It's the C. I'm telling you, it's the C.
I'm sitting here because How is this? How you said it's very intimidating.
It's so much more comfortable here.
You
And
said it's very
It's intimidating being
here.
over there. Yeah.
It's great. Sometimes I sit here and I ask myself questions, and I am like,
That's not weird at all. That's not weird.
and then I go to the other side and I answer them,
Okay.
and that's like,
So what if you could
I'm
go back
trained
in
for
time and
this.
change your answer?
It wouldn't change anything. But can you imagine, like, sitting here, like, so, you look very nice today.
Do you actually do that?
Move that.
Are you joking? Are you being serious? Because I thought you was joking, and now
The fact that I make you thinking, that's nice.
that's worrying. That's not nice. That's worrying. That just says a lot about your character.
No, that's too much effort. This podcast is relaxed. This podcast is for. I like the way you do.
Yeah, I feel quite relaxed.
That's good. I'm happy that you.
So ask
feel
me a
good.
question. I seem to be asking
I
all the
will ask
questions.
you a great question.
Yeah, go for it.
How come? Yes.
17
even
is the
though
answer.
So many opportunities. My mind will be exploded.
So what was the question? What was the question I asked him?
How come?
Do you know how I knew that? I went back in time.
That's true. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So I have to find now. You see, you put work on me because I have to find a question that ends up with 17.
What's the question, Chris?
I will change my questions for legal things. So, how come?
17 is legal.
And you are a famous climber, indoor climber.
I do some climbing, yeah.
Yeah. How come?
Yes.
When I came on a climbing experience,
You came on a climbing experience.
I was. I can't say join now, can I? When I joined to a journey
Yes.
of walking up hills to a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't say walking up hills to a mountain because they're two different things. One's a mountain, one's a hill.
Okay. Then what do I say? Walking up mountain?
Yeah.
Is that for
Going
real?
up a mountain is
Going up a mountain.
Yeah.
So we are going up a mountain. We
Yes,
were
yeah.
carrying you all the time.
What do you mean carrying me?
What do I mean? We were carrying you.
What you mean, what you mean?
Wait for car. you want to drink some water?
No.
Get some relaxed.
No. This is what happened. I drove for 4 hours, right? I slept for 45 minutes in the freezing cold with no sleeping bag. Don't tell me you did. You had 3 hours sleep. I heard you
No, I
fucking snoring.
didn't.
You're like, the whole fucking time.
I was pretending.
Oh, yeah. Your eyes are gone. You're pretending, right? So I wake everybody up at 4 a.m. I'm like, all right, we're going. Let's go. And then halfway up the bloody mountain, I fall. I hurt my ankle.
But
Shit happened.
what was the name from the mountain that we went? Do you remember?
Was it... I've been on like a few now. Was it Penny Fan?
No, it wasn't this.
No, it wasn't that one. It was something fuck.
Fuck Jan?
Fuck Jan.
Jan fuck?
No, it was something fuck. Yeah, maybe Jan fuck.
Jan fuck?
I think it was like the third or second highest peak in Wales.
Probably third.
Yeah, probably third.
It was nice ride. I won't lie to you. At some point when we were walking at night,
Yeah.
I thought we were lost and we were dying.
Yeah. Mate, when we kept seeing all them animals on that footpath, I was getting scared.
Actually, in Wales, they say there's a lot of mountains like this that you can walk, isn't it? And I think I found this here in UK. A lot of people like walking,
Yeah.
which doesn't make really sense
Yeah.
if you think about it, because
Why?
it's always raining here.
Yeah,
So-
but it's nice to walk in
So
the rain.
why walking in the rain? Like, are we living in a romantic movie or something?
It's just nice. But what's wrong with walking in the rain?
You getting wet?
You're so Greek.
No.
What's wrong with walking in the rain? You just have a nice jacket on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Being cold.
it's not
shaking.
that cold. It's not that cold.
Actually,
It's starting to get cold now,
It is.
but in the last year, has it been that cold? No. It's only just started to get cold.
It was
now.
a good summer. I won't deny
It was
that.
a good summer. Yeah,
It was a good,
very good
nice
summer.
The first one I was here, I was like, "Fuck me!" I thought I was to Norway.
Yeah, the year before was freezing.
I thought I was in Norway. I was like,
Yeah.
"What's happening here?"
I think
What's
the year before we had 2 days of sun.
Yeah.
Like,
So and the strangest thing is that oops,
Uncle.
that everybody here is with t-shirts.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like I can see 3 degrees outside, and then I see
Yeah, that's
people
t-shirt
walking with
weather.
t-shirts. Fuck no!
If it gets up to 8, you just take your top off.
Like we were walking up hills in the mountains.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was super cold.
That was cold. That
And I
was cold.
super cold.
Yeah.
I had like two t-shirts, 1 jumper, 1 jacket for my neck, gloves. I was like, are we there?
And one of the
Are
guys
we
had
there?
his top off. He had nothing on.
Yeah, that was crazy. I saw
Yeah.
him. I was like, are you crazy? Are you mad?
Yeah. And he's like, I love the breeze. I love the breeze.
Yeah, he was actually. It was very nice.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
enjoyed very
Yeah.
much.
I went to 2 more now
2 more.
in Wales. Yeah.
Was it the similar?
I went to one that was a bigger climb. So I think it was the second highest peak. I think the other one we done was the third
Third.
highest peak. But it wasn't as good. Like, it wasn't as beautiful. Like,
No.
the one that we went to was beautiful,
It wasn't
beautiful.
it? Like, you
yeah,
could
it
see-
was so nice.
I think what's happened is, with the place that we went, we definitely got lost.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. We saw nobody all day.
because-
We saw one old man
Yeah,
at the top of the mountain. Yeah.
I'm telling you. And then at some point when we're walking at night, it's not getting daylight. We say who got because there was no signal for the phones, nothing. We were walking in the
Oh yeah, and
blind.
I had Google Maps on, but the Google Maps was just one little point, and then it kept changing like every 10 minutes
Yeah.
of where we are. So we're just guessing.
And I remember we got like signal for 1 minute, and then we see that the mountain that we went about to go was on the other side. So we had to go down again and up to the. It was not, but it was nice. It was nice because we saw this sun coming up. You know, we start having.
we saw clouds
jokes.
being formed on the mountain. That was nice.
That
yeah.
Do you remember at some points we were on top of the clouds?
Yeah.
One of the beautiful,
Yeah.
the most beautiful things you can see.
Do you know
like-
one of the things I found strange is when we're walking through, when we're near the top, it was inside the clouds,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it'd go from raining, like inside the cloud, you would walk another 2 meters, and then it's not raining. And then you'd walk again and it's raining. Then
Yeah.
you walk again and it's not raining.
You
It's
know,
so
I
strange.
think I have some pictures
Yeah.
with all the eyebrows
Yeah.
white. Here everything is white.
Oh, I have a picture like that as well, yeah.
What was the thing that you liked the most about this trip? Because it was a very quiet trip.
It was the views. Like, the views were so nice. And then what else was nice? Having no internet, no technology, and just not being able to contact or be on your phone.
Weren't you scared about that? Like, oh, we'll die here. Or...
Being with 3 other people made it a lot easier. If I was by myself, maybe I'd be a bit
Very well
scared.
trained as well.
Yeah.
At least one of them.
And we had all 4 of us are very healthy, nothing wrong with us, like very fit people. Yeah. But they that old man up top, imagine being him. Like, we were walking for what, 4 hours to get to the top?
Yeah, 4.5, I think.
The only person we saw all day was an old man, and this guy was in his 70s with 2 walking canes, just slowly walking up.
Do you think he was God?
I don't know, but there was a dead sheep behind him. I'm not sure if he killed them or not.
Potentially, he sacrificed it, or he was.
He must have done something. Yeah.
And we saw him rarely around, like, what was it, 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
This guy probably.
He's a machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way he passed through us, I was like, wow.
I reckon he's a killer. Like, I think if it wasn't 4 of us, if it was like 2, he would have taken us on.
You think?
Yeah.
That would be a great story if some of us would survive.
It wouldn't be a story because we wouldn't be alive.
No, but well, someone will be like focused of take him down, and the other one will be like, I will remember forever. Yeah,
That'd definitely be it. That would 100% be
I'm
it.
not a fast runner, actually.
Yeah.
So probably I would be the one that sacrificed himself, dying like a hero. You know?
Yeah,
And
that's some very quality
it is, isn't it?
thing to say.
It's the right thing to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
But then when you're on, on the moment, you will be like, no, fuck you, I will go stay there.
I don't know what I'll do. Until it actually happens, I don't have a clue.
The one thing that I didn't expect to see on that trip is when we were going back to the cars, when we saw the Santa Claus garden with all these trees.
That was so strange.
What's the name of those trees? I don't know the English word.
Oh, fuck. It's gone.
Christmas tree.
Christmas trees, yeah. There was hundreds, thousands and thousands, tens of thousands.
Yeah, I remember walking and I was like, that's shame that some
Imagine
people will
having a
come here
Christmas
and
tree
cut them all.
farm on top of a mountain. How'd you get them all down? Imagine the expense of
Machines.
getting them down.
Machines.
But the expense of getting them down must be a lot more than the worth of the trees,
Well, in
surely.
a couple of weeks, you will see them at the supermarkets outside.
How much is a Christmas tree? It can't be that expensive. To get them down from all the way up there.
Yeah.
It wasn't the top of the mountain, but it was near the top.
Yeah, it was just one path.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And would you feel different now that you will see all these trees being dead outside of a supermarket? That people will come and buy them?
I feel upset. Like I saw them born.
You
I just see
see?
them dead in a supermarket.
Maybe that's how vegans start.
Yeah, so I'm a Christmas vegan.
Yeah. Kregan. No, that's not.
That sounds
I
a
have
bit
to-
dodgy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
fucking Cregan.
Can you imagine? But is it more fun doing indoors or outdoors? Hiking or climbing?
Well, indoors is bouldering, so it's not really the same. We climbed. We done a bit of bouldering on the
Yeah.
mountain, but not a lot.
Not yeah.
Yeah, bouldering's more using your upper body, like more muscle. Like it hurts you a lot. Walking it's just walking,
relaxing.
isn't it? It's just relaxing.
So would you prefer?
And when you have a
doing-
nice group of people as well, it's
I
good.
remember the
Yeah.
pint that we had on the top of the mountain.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
And then you find some axes somehow. We're like, well, maybe we will die
I
here.
found some pickaxes, found everything. Yeah.
And the thing is that I remember we had like start boiling water for coffee, and we started being beers, and you come and like, guys, with your axe and your guys, do you notice something different? And I'm like, God, where did you find this axe? There's plenty of it.
There was a
Come
whole
on.
bag of just construction equipment on top of the mountain.
Was it?
I don't know. There was some pickaxe. There was an axe. There was there was lots of stuff. Yeah.
Could you reckon was it of this man that we saw earlier?
Yeah, it could have been. He had two massive walking canes.
Man.
Maybe he had like they're actually swords.
You know what? Ballroom is better because it's safer, I will say.
Yeah.
Indoors. You wear with your t-shirts, you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
cold, having fun, enjoy yourself.
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you still going?
It's
or
pretty
not?
strenuous on your hand. It does hurt a lot.
It hurts.
Yeah.
But, well, you go with your tapes and this and that.
I don't use any.
And
I
chalk
don't use
and
tape.
things like-
I don't use chalk.
Really? You
Yeah.
go raw.
I go raw. The reason being is the whole time I thought you used chalk for grip, like
Yeah.
you grip onto the rocks, and because I went with more experienced people, they're all using chalk. So I was like, oh, I must have to use chalk. The
Yeah.
chalk just where if your hands sweat. That's it. My
Yeah.
hands don't sweat,
Really?
so I don't need chalk. Yeah, I never knew. So I haven't been using chalk exactly the same. There's no difference.
Really?
Yeah. My hands just don't sweat.
That's strange.
Yeah, I think I have no sweat glands
Maybe
on my hands
that's
or
your
something.
superpower, mate.
Maybe.
Not getting a sweat.
Yeah. I prefer time travel, but
It's not bad. not
still an
sweating.
alright one, yeah.
Yes, it means you have a lot of liquids inside you.
Yeah, it does, yeah. That sounds a bit dodgy.
Which one was the hardest level of wall that you climbed? Like, because there is V1, V0.
Yeah, so it starts with VB, and then it goes up to V0, and then V0 plus, and V1, V2, and it goes up to V8 in the place that I go to.
Really?
But the highest I've done is just a V3.
V3.
Not the best, yeah. One of the people I go with has been going for 2.5 years. And he can only just do a V5 now. So
V5. But does it need... What's the difference between, like, let's say, V3 and V4? Do you need more strength? Do you need the ability to jump?
So they all have different things. So you could do a V2, but you can have one V2 that's all finger strength. And then you can have the next V2 that's all upper body. And then the next V2 that's all leg strength. Like, they have different strengths for every single, like hardness that you do. Yeah.
And if you go from, like, let's say from V2 to V3, does it change, like, the distance?
It's just the jumping difficulty is mad, like from V2 to V3. So from 0, VB, V1, V2, it's all easy. Yeah, I say easy. For me,
and you do it like for how much? Like 7 months now?
Yeah, V3 is difficult. I don't think I've ever done a V4. I've attempted loads and got near the top, but I've never completed a V4. Yeah.
What is that you think you're missing? Like, you go out of stamina, or?
I think my problem is I use all upper body strength, and the people who I go with use just pure technique. I think I tire myself out because I try and use my upper body so much and pull myself up the wall, and they get close to the wall. They use certain foot movements, certain hand grip, I just need to learn how to.
Yeah. Can you grab those things that they are go like just a bit outside and they're not like cups that you can hold them, like to put your hand inside and grab and yourself?
Yeah.
Because those that they are like, let's say like balls.
Yeah.
So they don't have any cut.
Yeah.
I think that for me is the hardest thing. I can't grab. I always slip.
They have grip on it, so you'll always see one side that has grip on it.
Yeah.
So if you run your hand across it, on the smooth side, you're just falling off. Like you're not staying on it. If you put your hand on the grip side, you can feel like some pull, but you can't put too much weight on it. You have to distribute your weight onto the other hand.
Is it?
And just hold with that hand. Yeah.
See, that's how I'm failing potentially, because every time I try to grab this one, I don't have any confidence at all.
You've done pretty good the times that you've come.
Yeah, well, that's the experience of me being from a village, you know. Yeah, we have to.
Oh la la.
I'm good at imitating.
What drink is that?
It's soda water.
Yeah, I've just got water.
Yeah, that's why it comes in a white bottle.
Yeah.
Some would say it's
I just noticed something.
What?
It says the name on the back.
That's funny.
What was the point of all of that shit?
The point is that we learn.
Yeah.
As we go forward, we
learn.
Of course. That's it. And I learn as well climbing.
Yeah.
I managed to do V3. I'm not do all the V3s though.
Yeah.
Probably I did.
Yeah.
How much? 1 or maybe 2 or 3.
I think I saw you
max.
do 1 or 2. Yeah.
And I went to another place. That's how I got this mark.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Because
you went climbing without me?
Yes. It was one time. It was only, it happened
No, it's fine. It
happened all random.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
What's the other excuse? Like,
you bring this up in public on the podcast.
We were drunk. We didn't know what we were doing.
It was just one occasion.
It will never happen again. And basically, the wall was. I was in the corner, so the one that I was trying was in a corner.
Yeah.
And I see these videos that people climbing and they do these crazy jumps from one side to another. And I'm
You
like,
didn't try
I
it,
will
did
never
you?
try. I will never try to do that. Of course, I'm sensible.
Okay,
But
okay.
I saw that some people hit the wall when there is no grip.
Yeah.
You know, because you are allowed to touch only the ones that you are
Yeah, yeah, of
doing,
course.
the
Yeah.
color that you
Yeah.
are following. But if you touch the wall, you can do that.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
So what I did was like, I wanted. It was one part above me that I wasn't have enough. I couldn't stretch myself to grab it. So I was like, how can I do it? Yes, and because I was actually in a corner wall, it was on the other side. So to
You
be
didn't
able
try and
to-
kick off the corner wall, did you?
No, no, but I was grabbing with my right hand. I grab it like up the other way instead of having my hand in front. I put it on the back.
Yeah, yeah.
And to stop myself of slipping, I put my I put my hand being flat in the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
And while I was going to reach it and I was almost there, my right hand lost the grip, so it scratched myself in the wall, and basically I'm doing. But I managed to grab the height, and then the person that I had was with one other person, and she said to me, "That's kind of cheating," and I'm like, "No, I'm allowed to touch the wall."
Yeah, yeah.
The wall. It was like, and then but she was good. She said to me, normally I would kind of like jump or
Yeah.
extend myself. Something she said.
Did you
to
say
me, I'm
she?
like, yeah,
Who'd you go with?
you don't know her.
Oh la la. Damn. Okay. I see why you didn't invite me. It's fine. Yeah, it's okay now. Like beforehand, I was annoyed, but now I'm not.
Now you're cool.
Yeah, now I'm
Okay.
cool. Now I'm cool.
Thank God.
Yeah. Last time I went with one of my friends, he tried to do a dyno. Do you know what a dyno is?
No idea.
It's where you try and skip part of the course. So you try and jump
Ah.
to another side, a part of the course, so you just skip some of it. And he's a very good climber, so he was trying to dyno, but he tried to dyno from one side to the other. And you just see this man slip from the top. He slips, and there's a big boulder coming out, like at the bottom. Smashes his side, hits his head, hits 3 more rocks when he goes down, hits the floor. And he gets back up, and I was like, "Oh shit, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think I hurt my finger." The man just smashed his head, he just smashed his side. Like, you can see his ribs all bruised and everything. And it's like, "Yeah, I think my finger's a bit hurt."
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
Great. But is this adrenaline? Like they go like.
It must have been, because he was in pain like a few hours after.
I was
yeah.
like
Yeah. He's like,
going to the bed. Crazy. But some of the people that I see there, they are like very good.
yeah.
Like you can be like I see those like people who do the V8s and V7s,
Yeah.
and they lock their
Yeah.
legs on the one on top,
Yeah.
and then they string
And some of them like put their leg on, and then they'll get their back leg and
Yeah.
they'll pull it sideways behind their other
Yeah.
leg, and they'll just hang on that way. And
And
you're
I'm
like,
like-
how are they doing it?
I'm like, no, not for me.
And the people who you think would be good at bouldering, like you'd think skinny physique, like strong arms, like good build, you'd think they'll be the best. But do you know how many people I see who are like big guys, or
Is it?
big people who are doing V7s, V8s? Because I don't know how to do it. They just got the technique.
I think you need some strength as well.
Yeah, but you don't need
It makes sense.
that much strength.
You reckon?
Yeah, there's I've seen kids do like V5s.
Yeah, but kids, it's easy. It's easy for a kid to do these
I
things.
couldn't do. Maybe I could have. Think I probably could have done more when I was a kid.
I mean, when I was younger, I could run with non-stop. I could do things
Yeah.
easily.
Did you ever have it as a kid? So I always used to play outside 24/7. I was never inside as a kid, and I always used to do this thing where I'd be running outside all the time, and then there'd be a glass of water on the side, and you would run in, you just grab the glass of water, and you'd be like down it, like drowning, and you'd be like, "Okay,
Yeah.
bye." Just pull it back down and run straight back out.
Yeah. Easily.
It's like you don't even breathe. You're
But
just like,
when I was where I am from, we have a lot of, let's say, natural water. Thinking back, I don't think it's the best thing to drink from there, but it's very clean. Yeah, I mean, nothing happened to us.
yeah.
All of this, so
I don't know. You
or
seem a
something
bit.
that we haven't. It's something that we haven't been invented.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So something is wrong with us, but we don't know exactly.
You got that
because there is
quality
no-
disease.
Exactly. And like most of the times when we were running around, we were stopping to one of the places that it had running water.
Yeah.
Stayed for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All of us drink, and then stay there for 10 minutes to not digest, but you know, when you drink water fast, then you feel like a balloon.
Yeah.
Gloom, gloom.
And when you start running again, you can hear it moving.
Yeah,
too.
you're like,
"Ooh."
okay, let's stay there for 5 minutes and then we'll continue what we were doing. Classic stuff. So, I want to ask another very
Oh,
interesting
you got a question?
Yeah, it just came to
Is that
me.
like the second one?
Yes. You see? Why did you abandon Milton Keynes?
I didn't abandon Milton Keynes.
I was thinking to move there, and now I'm like, what's going on down there?
I just moved to make it easier for myself. So I'm now living really close to work. Why'd you live so far away from where you work?
Well, I live in the best place in the UK, isn't it?
See, this is a nice place, but you live so far away.
Yeah.
Doing that journey back and forth every day must be annoying. It used to annoy me just doing 15, 20 minutes.
Why?
I don't know. I know that people, the person from Texas that listens will be very upset with that statement because they probably drive like 3 hours to get to work every morning.
But that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Walking, putting some bangers on. They have nice weather.
I did enjoy my
enjoyable.
time driving there, actually. It was, I was
see
singing
it?
to some music.
I saw you.
You saw me?
Yeah, with from my mirror.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
At some point I thought you were lost, but then I went on the left. I was waiting a couple of cars.
Oh, I had to wait because there was a car in front of me. You drove really slow the whole way here until we got close to your house, and then you started bombing it. As soon as we got to a 30-mile-an-hour limit, you're like, okay. In a 70, you're doing like 60, 70. You're like,
No, but we have people in front of us, and I don't go fast, which means I follow the traffic speed limits perfectly.
okay,
Good for me.
yeah,
Shame on those that you are speeding. Shame on you guys.
quality.
Yeah. You
Some
need
quality right
to
there.
upscale your driving qualities.
I've never had a ticket either.
Really?
Yeah, never.
How come?
Just
I
a-
saw you driving.
Just fucking luck, isn't it?
I do the wrong things in the right
Do you know how
time.
lucky I am? Every single time there's a police car coming the other way, or there's a speed camera, or something happens, either somebody flashes their lights to tell me that there's a speed camera coming up,
And you slow down.
or there's a car crash, which I say lucky. It's lucky for me, not lucky for them.
Thank God those
there's-
cars crashed. Like,
There's a car crash.
people probably had a
So
lot of
there'll
fun
be a speed
here.
camera, but there's a crash like 2 minutes ahead, so you can't really go anywhere. Or there'll be just like something happen, like a massive traffic jam just before I get to it. Yeah.
I got actually one ticket here in UK.
Speed ticket.
No speed ticket, never.
I've had one ticket, but it wasn't a speed
I
ticket.
got a bus lane ticket.
I got the same.
Really?
Yeah. So the bus lane ticket that I got, I went to my brother's house. He lives in
Yeah.
Bedford. So this Bedford road, right? You come into this like place, and I made the wrong turn in. Fair enough. I stopped in the shop. I called my brother. I said, "Where am I meant to go?" He goes, "Oh, come out, but it's a bus lane, so you have to go the opposite way and all the way around." And all I heard was, "Come out." And I was like, okay. So I've been to his house once before. but I was driving a fan and I was going back and forth to his old house to his new house, and we didn't have to take this road. So I went to turn around, and there's a one-way road. So I was like, I can't go that way. So I went left. And this lane, as you come out, the whole lane says bus lane. I'm not meant to be on this road. Like, but I can't get out because it's a one-way road. So I'm trapped in there. And there's a shop. So it's not like this is like a road you're not meant to go down. There's a shop there. So that's so strange. Apparently, you're meant to turn left. His house is just to the right. You're meant to turn left, go all the way around to the roundabout, turn right at that roundabout, go all the way around to the next roundabout, turn right again and come back onto yourself.
So do the full square.
Do a full square all the way back round. But I know where he lives. So I look at this place. This whole place is a bus lane. So I'm like, all right, I'll just turn right. Like, I'm already in a bus lane anyway. I might as well just turn right.
Yeah.
Apparently, the only bit you're not allowed to go down is a little intersection that you come out of. And it has a little camera.
Oh, bastard.
Yeah. It was annoying.
Did you pay the fine or did you challenge?
I paid it straight away. Because as soon as it happened, I knew I was going to get a ticket. And in any other circumstance...
Did you see the camera or did you...
I saw the camera.
You were like, ugh.
As I saw it as I drove past it. And in the picture that they have of me, you can see me in the car. And I'm just like this. Like with my hand up, like, fuck. I'm saying fuck, why as I go through it.
Why didn't you give them a funny face?
Because I was so surprised that there was a camera just on this like intersection. I was like, fuck.
That's like, how do you say it? Like 101 of how to place cameras to get the most tickets possible.
Yeah. That's a beautiful trap. Apparently, everybody who lives there always gets caught. And on the paperwork, so I've had parking fines before.
Yeah.
Like I've had 3 or 4 of them. I've never paid them because they've always been from private companies, not the government.
Yeah.
If they're from the government, you have to pay it. But if it's from a private company, you just ignore it.
Really?
Yeah.
I did a big mistake.
Yeah, what? Did you pay one?
Yeah.
Because they normally send you like a message saying if you don't pay within this amount of time, we'll charge you extra. They do that just so you pay straight away. If you look online and look at your legal like obligations, you don't have to pay. Yeah.
You don't have to pay like the parking fees and stuff.
No. It unless it's backed by the government.
How do I know if it's backed from the government?
Google. Just search. Yeah, if you search the company who gave you the ticket, it'll tell you if it's backed by the government or not.
Where is it? Like, it will say
gov.uk. Yeah, search on gov.uk. It'll tell you all the places.
So let's say if a company, let's say random FTM.
Yeah.
Yes, it says like parking ticket.
Yeah.
For example, and then I go to gov.uk and I check.
And then if it's on there, you have to pay it. If it's not on
if
there,
it's on the list,
just don't pay it. Yeah.
Man.
Because if it's on the list, it means the government enforces it. If it's not on the list, it doesn't mean the government enforces it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I spent some money for no reason then.
How much did you spend?
£40 it is.
Nah, that's not that bad.
The thing is that...
Some of them are ridiculous.
The thing is that when I got the fine for parking, I parked my car like 10 minutes to go into a shop and come out.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that if I was parking like 2 spaces next, it will be fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's pause and... Why do we call it the loo?
You know how hard I just thought about that? I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue why it's called the loo.
What the fuck? I was like, what?
Why do we call it the loo? In what respect is it the loo? Like what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I have to go to the loo.
That's a harder question than what?
Well, I asked you today.
Yeah, that's the hardest question you've asked me today.
Yeah. I keep it hard.
Yeah. Hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
Where did they come from too? Just like, why is it they call it the loo?
Yeah. Having a wee in the loo. A wee loo. What's going on? What words are these?
English.
No idea. Okay. I mean, I know the difference between the bloke and the champ and the lad. I know these differences.
Okay. What are the differences? Explain to me.
Lad
What's a
will
bloke?
say,
So let's do bloke first. What's a bloke?
bloke is normally an older age person than what you are,
Okay. Yeah.
or more experienced a bit in some
Mhm,
areas.
mhm. Quality maybe.
Always. Lad will be, most of the times people call their kids lads.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a younger age, a teenager.
Lads more like
maybe.
teenager type. Yeah.
Yeah, more like more stupidity allowed.
Mm.
Champ,
Controversial, that is.
is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Why? Do you think
can't
that when
say-
you were young you were super smart?
No, but you can't say all young people are immature and stupid. There is some. Have you not seen kids that are geniuses at a very young age?
No.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't say anything to that. If you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it.
I mean,
Just
they
know.
have some good qualities.
Stop talking about fucking quality.
They have some good things,
Okay.
or they do some things great.
Okay.
But overall, they don't have the experience required in life to achieve the greatness that meant to be achieved by you.
What's
So-
achieved by me?
Yes, when
personally?
you were young, yeah, you weren't in the same level as you are
I
right
don't have the
now.
same mindset, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those kids, even though they might be really smart now, when they will become older, they will be like way smarter,
What if they
or
get into
much
drugs?
more smarter.
What if they become so smart
Yeah.
that they just lose touch of humanity?
That would be a great thing to witness. Like, some people going crazy for no
Okay.
reason, acting
Okay.
like, and then all the people around saying like, "Oh, remember, Stefan was a great guy. He was coming down every
There was a
day."
very famous chess player who's still known as and renowned as the greatest chess player who's ever lived. But he stopped playing chess at a very young age because he went nuts. Like he went skits, he went crazy.
How is his name? Do you know his name? No
I
idea.
don't want to give you more information because I might get some stuff wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. But he said, look it up. It's very well documented.
Yeah. What do you know if he did something like crazy or?
I think he's
just,
the only person to become undefeated in a world chess tournament. So he won every single game, which is nearly unheard of because most big chess tournaments you get a lot of draws,
yeah.
and the winner normally wins a few and draws a few, and that's how they become champion. But this guy won every single game.
Yeah, I don't think I am the person who can find this guy because I don't know. The only person I know is the Queen's Gambit, and I don't even remember her name.
Her name was Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, did I say it correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was for like how much? 3 months was the number one thing people was talking about.
Yeah.
And then after 3 months,
Everyone forgot about it.
yes. But she took some roles, this actor.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she plays to Peaky Blinders as well.
Yeah.
I like her
She plays in
character.
Peaky Blinders?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she plays an American.
Okay.
Did I say hello to my American friends?
No, you
From
don't.
Illinois, California, and
Yeah.
Texas.
You can keep
Hello.
shouting them out if you want.
Hello, guys. I think one episode, one of a guy of Philadelphia. Well, I don't know if it's a guy actually. One person of Philadelphia.
Isn't that a
watched.
cheese?
What?
Isn't that a cheese? A type of cheese? Philadelphia.
The best type of cheese.
Mm.
Creamy, white, soft.
That sounds so wrong.
Yes, if you cut Philadelphia and put something else, probably will sound very weird.
Mm.
because feta cheese is normally strong and holds. Have you
You
ever
stop
tried
talking-
feta cheese?
I'm lactose intolerant, mate.
Ah, yeah.
You can talk about
And I
cheese all
do
you
know
want, but I'm
that.
not gonna fucking eat it.
You know what? This one could be like the. Do you like cheese? Because I know some people.
Oh, I love cheese.
Did you?
You
ever,
know what? When I found out I was lactose intolerant like 4.5 years ago, and I've always been it, so I used to feel really bad like
Yeah.
before then. Since I stopped having it, all my health problems are gone. Like I feel really good. But the thing I miss the most, I thought I'd miss chocolate, like cakes,
Yeah.
crisps, like all of this stuff that contain milk. It's cheese. I miss cheese so much. Like so much more than any of the other things
Yeah.
by miles. Miss it more than milk, miss it more than milkshakes, miss it more than
But I think
anything.
chocolate. The more you eat, the more you want to eat.
So why'd you have the shark slippers?
It's my. Like, let's say, did you watch back in the day
Jaws.
where was the. Was it WI? The one, the wrestling one?
WWE.
WWE.
Yeah.
WI, close enough.
Yeah. That was like the
WWE.
first franchise of them, I think.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
not sure, but I think it is.
When I was young, I was watching this show and I got inspired from the fact that, let's say, there are some people that you know them,
Mm-hmm.
you don't remember their name,
Yeah.
but you remember their signature move,
Okay.
you know?
Which signature move was the shark slippers?
This is mine. My signature, you know?
Okay.
The shark slippers is what I'm
Yeah,
bringing
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So, if I was a WWE fighter,
Yeah.
I would have a move called like this. Shark slipper.
I reckon if you was a WWE fighter, have you watched a lot of WWE?
I watched, well, back in the days, I was you would say, a regular.
Did you ever see Rikishi?
Now I will say no, and everybody be like, this guy don't know shit.
Back when I watched it, there was The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, like all of that.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
classic
Yeah.
one. Or the John Cena after.
John Cena, Kurt Angle. Do you remember Kurt
Yeah.
Angle? He was good.
I'm impressed how they manage to do such choreographies.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
they-
it's impressive.
The change of movement,
Yeah.
like that they do, it's amazing. Like, I cannot
Do
stop.
you know who's the best at that? Rey Mysterio.
I know
he
him.
was so good.
I know him.
Yeah. The way like he would change his movement and do the flips
Yeah.
around them.
Just to let you know, in Greece, WWE, wrestling, MMA, and all this, it
Forbidden.
wasn't. It was nobody was watching it. You couldn't find them. No, it wasn't broadcasted. The ones I know, it's from some tapes that my friends had.
Okay.
So probably it was even older. Than,
Yeah. I don't know. It's that the people you name seem no new.
Yes, some of that's why there's a spread, because it wasn't my thing go to
Yeah,
watch. So I
yeah.
was watching on a periods of times. That's why I know some people.
Okay, fair enough.
But I could be like, I mean, if I get bored, because now I tend to be very busy, but if I got bored, probably would know everything about that. You know, just it's very enjoyable. So, do you reckon you could be a wrestler like that?
No,
No.
I don't reckon I could do that.
Why?
Just seems like too much work.
You need
Not enough
to eat
payoff, is
cheese.
it?
Is that what it is?
It's not really enough payoff, and it's too much work.
I think they get a lot
You know,
of money.
one of my nightmares is to become famous.
Really?
That's one of my nightmares.
You came to the wrong place.
To
for
have
that.
lots of people know me is one of my pet. I don't like attention. Like I hate attention, and to be a wrestler in a massive stage of loads of people cheering. It sounds like a nightmare. to
You
me.
don't know
Or
until
even
you
booing,
know.
cheering or booing. Like
Carl.
nah.
Smash his face.
Nah,
Girl,
that
smash
doesn't
his
sound
face.
good.
Girl,
What do you have as
smash
your
his-
wrestling name?
My wrestling name. I don't know. Could be something like
Slippery Chris. If you're going in between, then you're...
Slippery Chris. That sounds so not wrestling.
That's your porn star name.
Yeah, if I were a woman. My name could be Shark, Mental Shark. Could be something like this.
Mental what?
Mental Shark.
Mental suck.
Yeah.
What are you sucking?
Shark.
Oh, shark. Shark. Mental shark.
The fish.
Okay. Mental.
What would you be?
Just Jimmy.
Why is that?
Why not?
It's very common.
Just Jimmy, mate. Have I ever seen that new wrestler? Yeah, what's his name? Jimmy.
Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy?
Sounds good, right?
I can see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Who is wrestling today?
Jimmy.
I can imagine like with the speakers then where they announce you. You will walk in and you will see like they say all these things like the unbeatable, the strong, the
mighty Jimmy.
Do you want to be like Jimmy and cut it, or you want to be like Jimmy?
No, because then it sounds like I'm
Like what?
I think that's a word I can't say on I can say it if you want me to.
I think you're a bit tired.
Yeah.
I am
I'm
tired.
falling
as well.
asleep. That's why I made my fucking wrestling name Jimmy. I couldn't think of anything.
Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you to the next video. Say goodbye with an Irish accent.
Goodbye to you guys. See you later.
See you later.